Hey everyone, Suzi here, and today we're playing Watcher of Realms, and I want to do an updated Ultimate Beginner Guide for rerolling. Should you even reroll in this game? It's actually a bit different than you may think. The epic is the key. However, if you happen to be watching this video within a day or two, or another time that you see this event is going to happen, what the community calls a 1+1, now is the best time possible to start playing or start a new account. Alright, so rerolling in Watcher of Realms. TLDR, you don't need to reroll for legendary heroes because the game sets you up with some great freebies that are very important, including some very important epics, and a guaranteed pull banner for Sun Wukong a little bit later on. We're going to go over the banner schedule in this video as well. This might be a bit of a long video because there's a lot to talk about, but I'm going to show you how to reroll for the thing that I would say you should reroll for, and then we are going to show you an actual full reroll to hit your first legendary hero and where those decisions might come into play, like with this banner as well. So the way this game works is a bit different with some of the guarantee banners. There are limited heroes, and the game has given us those at times. Now we have these 20 times banners. We have these 2 times rate up banners for overall. There's a lot going on right now, actually. But if you're a new player starting a brand new account, you will see the 1+1 extra legendary hero event your first day. So what better time to start playing and deciding to reroll, even if you only do a couple of accounts, what better time than when you get 2 instead of 1? And this game has a hidden pity for your very first legendary hero. Besides the general pity of the game itself, you actually will get a legendary. I believe it's within 65 summons, which you can do within a few hours of, well, not even that long. Should be quicker now. You can do it pretty quick now, and depending on if you catch events, you might get some free promo codes, etc. So that's what we want to look at. So if you already have an account, the way to make a new one is to go to your settings and just simply create a new account. So the thing I have to mention is if you start downloading this game for the first time ever, which I don't have any fancy link for, but you can use whatever. It does make you bind your account before you can switch to create a new account. It wants to force you to save your old data, but you can always go back and delete accounts later for the ones you don't want to keep. But it's actually smart to do it this way anyway, with the account binding up here, because then you are forced, then you can write down what you pulled and then decide which one to keep later. But we're going to start the reroll process creating a new account. Alright, going in, we're going to skip everything as fast as we can just for the sake of the reroll and getting to the first point that we're going to talk about where your decisions come into play. But let's just quickly do everything as fast as possible, and this will be, just where I give you guys the details as we go along at the key points. So I'm going to stop talking and just do the things first. Turn on that 2 times speed up in the corner.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away, as you fade away.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay? Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side, maybe we could be okay. Okay, maybe.
Alright, this is where the reroll decision, I think, best comes into play. So this is actually funny. It's rerolling on this banner. So this is the banner I mentioned, the surprise summoning banner. So 1 free summon. This is a rigged summon. You get Navras, who is not like the best. You're not going to use him forever. But if you pull someone like the legendary Valise, whose summons can follow other summons, he's actually incredible to play with her. Now, this is the point where you're actually able to decide the most important aspect of rerolling. So this game is going to try to force you to do other stuff. It's going to be like, okay, he's cool. Go upgrade him. He's your new best character, right? And then the game tries to get you to continue to do the campaign. And obviously you're going to replace that and now onward. But no, don't worry about it. Come out of the campaign, click here, grab your diamonds, and go here. So at this point we have unlocked the mailbox, so you can also use promo codes after. But let's just start with the 1 summon. So after you pull that 1 Navras, you can navigate back here to whatever banner is happening. It's not always going to be this 1+1 extra legendary event, but whatever it is, just do it. Do 1 single summon, not a 10 pull. If you grinded and got a 10 pull, do 1 summon. There are only a few characters that this can be. There are marksmen that are rigged to be the answer. So this would not be an account I keep. I would decide to reroll at this point because you want to get Idril, not that character. So trying to reroll in your settings and creating a new account, if you don't want this one, you want to keep rerolling until you get Idril. She is a redhead, green outfit, epic marksman that will make all of your content a lot easier. Well, pushing the campaign, which is the most important thing to do, and Gear Raid 3, where you get the best gear, at least until much later on. And you want her. You want her. That's the answer. That's what you reroll for, not legendaries. So I wouldn't even keep playing this account normally. I would stop and I would start new until I get Idril. Then I would push to see what happens with my first legendary pull. And in this case, it will be 2 for the price of 1. But this is what happens. You do it does force you to bind an account now before you can create a new account and ignore the one you're trying to play. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be this guest option, right? So you're kind of stuck. This is switching to an existing account, so you wouldn't want to do that. Although you could. This is one thing. If you already have an account that you're playing now, like I do, maybe you started recently and you just had a really bad start, or you were very wasteful with your resources and you just want to start fresh. You came in too late for all the anniversary stuff, or I don't know, whatever your reasoning might be that you want to start a new account, switch to your existing account, then do create a new account, and you don't have to save this one. But if you're a first-time player, you do need to security lock and email address bind both of these, then switch a new account. Just try to pick something that you know you'll go back to, write it down, and then go and like delete it or unbind your account later. So if you only have a couple email addresses, it's okay because you can just unbind it and then, you know, move onward. But you definitely want, it kind of forces you to do that, so you're kind of stuck, I should say. But you could always change it later. So if you bind to something that's not your main email and you decide to keep that email, it's okay. And one final tip on all of this with binding and unbinding. Once you're done, if you don't want to keep the account that you already got the rewards for binding, go back to it first, go log in, save your emails because you might need them in the future, unbind your email, unbind your unbind your email address, unbind the security lock second, then just go switch account to the one you're actually going to keep playing. Job done. Easy clap. But yeah, I would start a new account at this point, but let's pretend we got Idril. I can't show you her now because we don't have the gallery unlocked just yet, but let's pretend we got Idril and let's continue the push. So if you are a min-maxer, you're super free to play, you don't like to keep going unless you start with a good legendary, then I understand people want to get that good legendary pull. However, I want to justify why you don't need to worry about legendaries first before we continue pulling for the legendary, and before I clock and show my continued push for that. So first of all, the reasoning for Idril is she is a marksman that when she uses her ultimate, she can hit literally anywhere on the board. That will take care of some of the weird bosses we encounter with extremely difficult mechanics early on in campaign and where a lot of people get stuck. It'll also help you in Void Rift in some of the hard things when people get stuck, which you'll do a few weeks in, or a week or two in even. Yeah. And then you get this, Eliza. So Eliza is a piercer. She extends the range of Idril and any other piercers because of her Lord bonus. So Eliza plus Idril is huge. Okay, we can see actually here. So you can't see the gallery yet because it's not working, but what we're hoping for is to get Idril. Okay, here we go. Idril is the pull you want to see. This game does have it rigged where you you can get this character Tazira or Brienne or the one I got Theo in or Idril. One of those will be your second summon no matter what. But this is the one you want before you move on. I don't care if you get the best legendaries in the game. No, don't worry about that. Just worry about your first two summons, get Idril, then continue to see what your legendaries are going to be. Because honestly, I feel like her impact is going to be better than a lot of legendaries early on anyway, even if you get some of the really fun ones. And she will make life easier. And this game throws a lot of legendaries at us. And that's a lot of free heroes at us. So Mari, she joined the fight. She has that amazing range. She helps control. She's amazing in a lot of content. And even with her vulnerability debuffs here, this even allows you to use her in boss content to help put the debuff on the boss and make the rest of your team do more damage. So slows, freezes, and debuffs to enable your team. You'll use her early on, and even she finds her way into some endgame content from time to time. So that's a huge help. Now, the other character that is on this banner, Ain, he's not the most useful, except for when an ally is in range, the hero attacks, ignore an extra 15% of defense. Okay, he is making his way into some quirky content sometimes. If you put him on the board and someone is in his range, that ally's attack ignores defense, not his. This is a bad wording on the skill. So everyone's actually pretty useful, and eventually you'll get this character Wrath for free. They do set you up with a lot of freebies early on. Overall, you can get so many like freebie resources, etc., etc. There are promo codes, but it's also the banners that you get that are so interesting. So whatever current banners are going on, normally you don't get those until 4 days into your account. So like right now we have Numera and Yuri, fantastic. You'd absolutely be happy to pull there. We also have this Nascent Divine banner, which guarantees a hero you don't own, but if you're new, you would never pull on that. Beginner summoning is the first start. So there's a bunch of beginner banners now scheduled that were not previously known. I'm giving some new information here. So Hatsa is absolutely a game changer, and you need her or someone similar, though she's usually the best option, in some very end game content. So you'll never regret pulling this character. So this first beginner banner that happens on your second day of playing, this is absolutely a one to pull on. And then this runs for a couple days, and then this is the other beginner banner that is set up here with Hex and Pharisee. Absolutely also some great pulls too. But if you're playing right now, you're restarting right now within a day or two of watching this video being posted here on July 24th or 25th, and you have this surprise invocation banner, you're going to pull on that because you're getting 2 instead of 1 regardless. So that's the focus of this video as being why you why you should reroll right now if you're and start playing right now if you've considered playing Watcher of Realms or starting over or starting a second account because you're bored. I don't know how people get bored in this game though. There's so much to do. It's a lot. It's fun. There's plenty of content. But I guess Ultra Endgame hard min-maxers always end up that way, don't they? Okay, I digress. So, more than just these 2 banners that are the beginner banners, I have information on upcoming beginner banners that are another reason where you should just stop at this point. Again, this point meaning stop when you get Idril. But, again, this is why. Ready for it? So, Sun Wukong actually comes on day 11 now. This is a limited banner. Limited heroes only come periodically. We call them exclusives, or ancient exclusives are a separate thing. Limiteds are the blue summons, and you also use diamonds for summons. This character is guaranteed, and he is so helpful in like any content you need single target. Amazing boss content. You want to get this Sun Wukong on day 11 or 12. So this also allows you to do something called pity swapping because of the timing of these banners. So Sun Wukong banner comes on day 11. Silas and Vierna banner, they're a bond duo that gives each other bonuses. And then this has an incredible set of epics with Dolores, who you need if you don't get Dao Chan somehow magically sooner. Assault got a buff, he's a little better. Mariel's a healing tank that can be helpful. And even before that, there's some really great. Baron Vortex, amazing. Hollow, Dallin, super important in some content too. Like the epics are actually pretty solid through here. But this banner, you can do something called pity swapping with. So what that means is this Sun Wukong is a 100% guarantee with 200 summons. You will get that very easily by grinding out your campaign if you are, you know, if you play a few hours a day, or if you're like a crazy grinder that just pushes as far as you can for many hours the first day, you'll easily, not even blink, get that anyway. But usually new accounts, you know, you start rolling smart and be efficient anyway, and you will get plenty to get that 200. Even if you pull now on the 1+1, hit your legendary, and on day 2, you try to get Hatsa until that banner ends, and then maybe you stop and save. That's what I would recommend, actually. Then you can try to save for the Sun Wukong, Silas, Vierna pity swap. So you'll pull up to like, the pity is 180, gets worse. So I stop at, or gets better chances to pull. So I would stop on the Sun Wukong banner. And I would stop on the Sun Wukong banner at 170 if you just ended on a legendary. Then you swap to the other banner, Silas and Vierna. They use the same currency, they share the same pity. Then you pull 1 or 2 10 pulls at most, or single pulls to be super efficient. Hit a legendary. Hopefully it's one of them. And then you switch back and pull the rest of your summons to get Sun Wukong. You're guaranteeing yourself 2 legendaries for only a little bit more than the cost of pity for 1, right? So this is about min-maxing how much gold you get. Now, depending on when you're watching this video, so much can be happening that might be influencing your decisions. 1+1 banners, limited run banners, big events, collab events like Assassin's Creed collab. There's so much to consider. Now, you see here, day 19, Elowen and Melvira banner. Elowen is still one of the best healers and supports in the game. So you will feel no shame if you pull and try to get an Elowen. I cannot say you should not. I'd be crazy to say you should absolutely not, but at this time, a lot of people will be saving for Assassin's Creed collab that might be around some of these times here, depending on when you're watching this. Vorn Narissa, amazing banner as well. Narissa is a better version of Pharisee. And then Vorn is a key part of the Poison team, which Nastia, the ancient exclusive lord, this is an ancient exclusive banner. Nastia is incredible and one of the best lords in the game for boss content. And Vorn is someone that you would want with her, as well as Numera that's on a banner right now too. Oh my god, there's too much going on. You really can't go wrong. And this is why I'm saying, like, you really don't have to stress pushing that legendary, because pushing the legendary is irrelevant. The next month of events are gonna hopefully set you up to get multiple anyway. Sun Wukong, there's 100% guarantee you'll get him as long as you have enough to pull, and you will if you play. If you don't, then you definitely should be getting help from others and asking for advice, or just play more. If you're only playing a tiny bit a day, then it is what it is. That's you playing not enough for the grind to guarantee something like this. That's fair enough, but anyone can get Sun Wukong 100% guarantee just by doing the content and pushing the campaign and doing whatever events are happening at the moment. So that alone is your reroll. You're guaranteed a Sun Wukong on day 11. That's good enough, honestly, as long as you get that Idril to make a lot of your other content easier with that Lord Eliza. Then if you get something like a Silas along the way, if you do a pity swap with this banner, if you get Silas and Sun Wukong and have, oh my gosh, you are just gonna fly through so many of the dungeons. And then Erlongsheng Nastia is absolutely a fantastic banner to pull on for your ancient red summoning crystals that you'll get on day 26. So depending on like if there's Assassin's Creed or other event happening, collab, whatever, you might decide to pull differently, but don't feel bad for pulling for Nastia. That is absolutely a great banner. So this is why I think the game is just so well set up. It's a very generous game. You get a ton of free summons. And then you can also sell rares and get more diamonds and use for summons, which is the advice. Yes, absolutely do that. That's just why, again, that's just why I think it's so amazing to not even have to worry. Don't reroll for legendaries unless something like right now is happening, a 1+1. So let's continue and pretend that we got Idril instead of Theowin, okay? I'm going to use whatever promo codes I know exist, which right now are these. Also, speaking of the game setting us up in a fantastic way, there is this incredible free epic third promo code. This code, you can pick an Arbiter Lord, who is an ancient summon exclusive hero named Alicia. Fantastic fighter, and she gives the Lord bonus for Arbiters, which you'll get when you summon the red crystals. So that is an amazing code too. Now, there are some other codes. I'm not going to worry about putting those in right now because those will probably not work by the time by the time other people watch this video. So this is the thing where you can pick Alicia or AI. Just pick Alicia. And then the other promo codes we just did gave us another summon and more, right? Okay, there we go. So we might have do we have enough for a temple? I should not have collected that, but it's okay. It's fine. Let's go here. Free summon, free random reward, and back. So we do have enough for another 10 pull because diamonds also convert to summons. Yes, we want to do that. And start doing your 10 pulls and getting in to get that legendary as fast as possible. Now let's start the continuation clock for the rest of the reroll. This does need to be a real email that you use because you really need to get codes, guys. Don't use fake emails for account binding or security logs. Important note, this does go directly to my spam on Google, but that's what happens after you first bind. You get double sets of 300 diamonds, plus you get the quests here to complete the account binding process. Now, why is it not showing? I don't know. Maybe this one requires you to link Google Play or Facebook as well. So that's a little quirky, or maybe it's broken and that's why they're giving us 300 each time. But either way, you just got 300 diamonds, and now we almost have another 10 pull. So we got 600 diamonds.
This way, I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray as you fade away. As you fade away. As you fade away. what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to
Alright, you can see how much there really is to do. And that was a lot. That was almost 30 minutes of gameplay. So that was only getting a few more 10 pulls, right? We have done 1 10 pull plus a couple, that's it. If you click here, you can see your total. That's it. I only got 2 10 pulls, not even. Oh my goodness. Oh no, I do have 2 10 pulls from all that. So you could get lucky within these first 3 total 10 pulls. Just like I did. This is an epic, but she's fantastic. This is the character you can buy the pack of, which gives some bonuses plus this hero. And she's really, really good. All right, let's just skip. You definitely need some magic damage AoE people, and she's going to be great help. Okay, so I've done 3 10 pulls, no legendary yet, and this is where the grind continues. So again, when the idea of rerolling, I don't like rerolling if something takes me like an hour. It just, no, it feels too long. So we already spent 10-15 minutes on the first part of the game to get to the epic reroll point after the Nalvaros pull. Then we just spent 30 minutes doing the up to the end of stage 2, plus trying to do the quests along the way. Now we're going to continue, and you see it definitely pushed this at the same time of pushing your campaign, and you're gonna get some good rewards along the way as we do it either way. But I'm also ignoring the other stuff. I'm only grabbing what is happening for all players. I'm not even clicking this special event banner because you won't have that for most people. I guess I won't worry about this. Let's continue on and do all of campaign stage 3 now, just to see what happens. I think it makes more sense though for me to use Iona, so I should probably go all in on her upgrades as well. You will have to upgrade Rex for the sake of the rewards or the events here, but let's continue the storyline.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars. Crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? Sometimes you need to let loose, grab juice, get goose, tattoos, taboos, get screwed.
So I guess this is the point where you would not worry about joining a guild and continuing to get those few more summons for your reroll, because you're just going to be in like a random guild and then it takes time to move to a real one and you don't want to waste getting into a bad one right away. So, or don't want to throw yourself into a guild and then you quit this account and don't keep it. So yeah, just skip the rest of this, ignore the exciting summons, you'll grab them for future stuff, but at least we got what we could on the hero's path, and I'm gathering the event ones as we go along. But again, I'm ignoring the 2 things that are related to the sign-in current event that's special, just to show that you don't need special stuff for this sort of practice. But yeah, we're getting there. We do have another 10 pull, so this is 40, right? We're trying to get to 40, but I do want to finish out this campaign stage 3 first. So let's do that. See if that gets us enough for 50 summons.
We're all adequate graduates, hearts full of calluses, but we know calculus. Damn, ain't that fabulous? Can't wait to apply all those mathematicus. But we can't get a job that pays us enough. I'm about to pop off. Fuck you, you're lying. we all know that we never really want a boss. So I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. Yeah, I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots, all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me?
Alright, so we did a little more, we got a little bit more rewards. That was the recruit trial one as well. That means a bit more summons and diamonds, so I'm glad we did that, but that's all you can do for day 1. Nothing else would be happening right now if it was a normal week, although there would be other events starting, but you mostly focus on this beginner training event. Just by doing everything gets you points. You also want to start up your heroes and all that fancy stuff too, which I haven't even done yet, so that'll help get some points and maybe some more summons before we go ahead and do that final pop to see if I can get some gold yet. So it really does take a while to get to the, well, not a while, like a completely reasonable time to get your first legendary in the game, which is honestly what, not asking too much, I don't think. Again, pretend this is Idril. We'd be doing things a lot faster if it was. But not a lot faster, a little bit faster if this was Idril instead of Theowen. Don't keep Theowen. I mean it, guys. Reroll for Idril only. I thought we'd get some more here. Oh, there's never mind. It's just rank ups. It's fine. So we have another. I'm just going to collect all my energy now so I see red dots. We have another 10 pull. Almost 2. So I'm going to have to go start other stuff to get even more if needed. No gold yet, so gotta keep rolling. Titus, you're not going to want to use him even... No, he's extremely expensive to place, not worth using. Harpoon, you're... No. Okay, so that was a really bad 10 pull. But hey, we got just barely enough to do another. So now I have to go grind out. So this game is definitely going to take me to the final pity, it seems. So as you can see, we've done 52 summons. So it really does seem to take another full hour, guys, to get your like extra summons, at least to get to the end of chapter 3, plus do a few other things to get a few other random summons. Okay, I got it a little early. I did 1 single pull gold. There is a telltale sign, obviously. I'm noticing this right away. And boom, I got Lyra. But guess what? It's a 1+1. So Lyra is a great, more single target damage dealer versus bosses. She removes buffs, which is really helpful in some content. Now, would she be like in your top 10 of who you'd want to pull? Probably not. But you'll be happy you have her. And Nyx. Ooh, this would be a rough account. I was going to debate about giving this account away if it was amazing, but I'm not even going to do that because, okay, Nyx, again, there's going to be some content. She's AoE marksman. She's going to be fantastic where you need AoE marksman. But again, not exactly the top tier heroes we're looking for. So I pulled 53 and hit gold a little early. I don't know exactly where the number is between 50 and 70 for the pity of a 100% guarantee. Maybe it's, no, see, maybe it's 50, but we only did 2 summons part of the rigged part. So that'd be 51. I don't know, guys, exactly where it is, but it's somewhere in there. We haven't 100% confirmed that number, I don't think. But yeah, that is a reroll. This is, again, this is where if you would reroll until you hit Idril, like I said for here. Reroll until you hit Idril first, then play that account until you hit golds and see what happens. And if you have the time, do another account, hit Idril, play until gold, see what happens. That is the ultimate reroll guide. If you want to consider your gold, first get Idril, then consider the gold. It could take you a long time to get that Idril to pop. But luckily, many attempts I mean, but luckily that very beginning start is really only 10-15 minutes of gameplay. Probably 10 for super fast, intense clickers. And yeah, I think with that in mind, it's not so bad re-rolling, trying to get that good start with the epic. But yeah, there isn't a big event going on now, so if you guys get started sooner rather than later, you've got this 1+1. You've got the beginner events happening, and there's login rewards that I didn't even show you. For 10 more days, you can get all of this freebies. A free hero, guys. You can still get him. He's fantastic. This is even more a reason the best time to start is right now if you're watching this video, within the next week or so, even. Hell, even within the next week or so. Plus, I do need to give a shout out to the end for the future banners that if you are starting now, very close to when this video is releasing, within a few days, within a week, you do need to know that there is going to be a choose your own limited hero banner where you would choose someone else and not worry about the Sun Wukong guarantee, possibly, or ideally do both. Ideally do both. But that is going to happen in the following weekend, like the end of July. That is another heads up. But there's always fun events happening. Don't stress out if you're watching this later and you're like, oh, I missed all the excitement. Yes, there's an anniversary event happening now, but next year there'll be another one. Holidays will come. There'll be more. So don't stress missing too much. Just enjoy the game and get your Idril. And I swear, guys, that is enough to skyrocket your progress and truly be able to do more than you expect. And with freebies and fun events like this happening, now's a great time. But every time is a great time. It's a very generous game. All right, thank you guys for watching my ultimate reroll guide. I hope you appreciate it. I appreciate anyone just watching for the hell of it, because this did take a lot of editing and it took a lot of my day to do this, actually. It's a very intensive video for me as a content creator, so appreciate you even more. And I will see you in the next one. Be sure to hit that subscribe button to follow more content, especially for you new players as well.